All right, Bellator has done this before with the back-to-back cards. We recently did a video, one of our biggest videos of and don't get me wrong, they do pretty well. Of the last time they did a back-to-back, I believe it was also in like Mohegan Sun or somewhere like there, somewhere down there, like in that area. But they're back in the Mohegan Sun, 215, 216. Um, 15 is kind of lackluster, the card. But Matt Mitrione will be coming off his loss to Ryan Bader with his elimination to the heavyweight Grand Prix, and will be fighting Sergey Kar- Karatanov, 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 Karatnov, Karatnov, Sergey Karatnov. Uh, and he made his Bellator debut in October of this past year by knocking out Roy Nelson, who will be fighting at 216. Um, Knockout artist, this guy Sergey. Um, Matt Mitrione, is he becoming a punching bag? Will he still be able to be the puncher? Um, was that punch against Fedor? Was it all luck? You know, questions that need to be answered. But I'm gonna go with this guy Sergey by knockout, second round. Can't pronounce your last name, but I'm gonna pick you for the fights, buddy. Um, let's see. 216. Yeah, we ain't gonna spend much time there, and that's the one fight that I would want to watch if I want to watch anything on the Friday night. But the Saturday night card is going to be pretty exciting because you got Michael Venom Page fighting Paul Daly. They previously have problems already, um, both from the same country, uh, don't respect each other. Um, just a really bad situation for just violence. Paul Daly's a brawler, known to go to war. If you look back to his Nick Diaz fight, he's known to go to war. Um, whereas Michael Venom Page is more of a calculated striker, but will still, she'll strike with you. Um, so, and he's really cocky about it. So, excuse me. It's going to be um, good to see who's going to win, the cocky guy from that area or the guy that's just tired of the bullshit and just the banger. And I want Paul Daly to win, but um, the closer and closer you get to the fight, you can kind of suspect who you think is going to win. And I think Venom Page is probably going to win a decision, though. He's not going to really exchange with him like Paul Daly would hope. No, he's just gonna really stay at distance, use leg kicks, dance with him a little bit, and just stay away and throw his jab out there and win by points. Honestly, uh, not gonna be as exciting fight as we think it is. Is would be my first just snap judgment of it because it's just happened so many times where you think something's gonna be so good and the people respect each other so much and just doesn't make for that great of a fight. Um, Co-main event is most likely a heavyweight title eliminator. Whoever wins this will either challenge uh, Ryan Bader if Ryan Bader decides to defend his heavyweight title. If he does not decide to defend his heavyweight title, more than likely it results in an interim title or just him forfeiting the heavyweight title and either uh, this guy, whoever would win this fight, would fight somebody else to see who will be the champion, or whoever wins this fight will just be granted the champion. But it is Vitaly Minikov, who I believe may be a strong opinion, but could have a running to be the goat of MMA one day, especially at the heavyweight division. Fighting Czech Congo, who Minikov has already knocked out, or no, I'm sorry, he already got a decision win against. Um, So he's already beaten before. This kid's 21-0. He's got knockout wins on Alexander Volkov. Um, this kid's insane, man. Josh Copeland, uh, Bigfoot Silva. You know, and he finishes, man. He finishes big time. And then the first loss. Czech Congo, since he's came to Bellator, has been 11-2. Get that piece of information. It's 50-50 kind of as he went in the UFC. 11-2 in the Bellator organization. Only lost one of those two fights was to Vitaly Minakov. Um, so you don't really see a lot of undefeated heavyweights that go that high up. Maybe you see 7, 8, 9-0, whatever, but you don't really see 21, 20, 18, 19-0 for heavyweights. Khabib's 20 something and know that's impressive. This guy in a heavyweight division where they just a lot of times they just stand there and brawl. Heavyweights. That's just the way it is with heavyweights. And Minakov's no slouch, man. The guy he's got decision wins. He's got knockout wins. He's got um, majority I think are all finishes. So uh, I got Minakov by knockout first round. Vitaly Minakov with the comeback. Um, and then also on that card, you got Mirko Krokop, who will be fighting Roy Nelson. Um, Somebody who's probably going to retire in this fight. But Mirko Krokop is also a guy that's been doing pretty damn good as of late that I wouldn't have thought. You'd get up in age, they wouldn't be doing that good, but he's 9-0 since his submission loss to Alexei Olenek in 2013. 9-0 since 2013. Um, just let that sink in for Mirko Krokop. All that was done at Risen, whatever organization you want to call that. He's winning Grand Prix, heavyweight Grand Prix. 2016, 2017. Nelson is he's going 1-3 since 2017. He struggled in these fights. You know, Volkov, Mitrione, and then this past guy, this Karaknov, is Sergey Karaknov. And then also, I think it's just before that on the card, Eric Silva will be making his Bellator debut. Um, so it's good to see. He went from straight from the UFC suspension or whatever he had. He went to the PFL, had a fight over there with the PFL, and then now he will be heading to Bellator to fight some guy that I'm not too sure about. Didn't really have a Wikipedia page, but we'll look him up on Tapology and we'll look in detail with him. But we're not gonna predict that fight. We're just gonna predict those three. I got I didn't even tell you I got Crow Cup, but I got Crow Cup by fucking head kick knockout. So for those three, I got Michael Venom Page, even though I want Paul Daly to win. Vitaly Minakov by knockout, and fucking Mirko Krokop by head kick knockout. Saturday's gonna be an exciting night, Saturday and Sunday, but Friday will be decent too. We'll see how it goes. Shouts out to the sponsor, fucking Mickey Mouse's Playhouse and shit. It's not no sponsor, but fucking don't get me in trouble for saying that shit, Mickey Mouse. For real, I don't want no problems, Walt Disney. Don't fuck with me. Barbecue Pit is out. It's late. We got a couple articles to write. We got work in the morning. So, motherfuckers. Keep the predictions. We'll be sending the shirts out. If we go under 500, we're fucking like 19 and 18 right now. So we're a little over 500. So you fucks are going to get the bare minimum if I can get going, but we'll see if anybody can chime in and get my score to go down. We'll see. Bellator 215, 216, Mohegan Sun this Friday and Saturday, followed by UFC on Fox. UFC on ESPN. First card on ESPN in Phoenix at the Talking Slick Resort and Arena. Great weekend of fights, guys. Can't wait. Look out for the barbecue pit this weekend because we have 3 days to figure something out. So watch out for us, motherfuckers. Bellator, hit me up. Joe Rogan.